Hey guys, game review here, and I'm gonna review this video called Spider-Man Miles Morales Sucks. Do not buy Spider-Man Miles Morales. Cash grab garbage. So first of all, I want you to hear this guy Young Defiant's intro that he
Young
gives.
Defiant, aka the king of gaming, the king of YouTube, the realest gamer on the internet, the 100% fact spitter, the higher level thinker, the leader of the real gamer movement, the king of anime, the king of manga, and the one who's better than you in every way, has once again returned to deliver the greatness, has once again returned to deliver the facts. Even though you losers on this channel simply do not deserve it. Shout out to all the members of the real gamer movement. Shout out to all those who believe in this high quality, amazing content that I provide and are willing to financially support me by following me on twitch.tv/theancientpizza and subscribing or donating over there. Whatever way you choose to financially support, thank you for financially supporting. Y'all are the ones that I make content for, man. The rest of you freeloading losers that never financially support me in any way, you simply do not matter to me in the slightest. You don't donate, you don't matter. It's that simple. So with that being said, it's bad enough.
Okay, so after listening to his intro, it's pretty obvious that he thinks he's higher than everyone else. He's better than everyone else, and he deserves better things than everyone else. And let's look at the comment that he has pinned on his video. It says, Spider-Man Miles Morales is a blatant cash grab catered towards casual frauds with bad taste that will buy anything. I mean, imagine paying full price for a glorified DLC. That could never be me. Anyone defending this game will have their comment removed and will be blocked from my channel. I don't tolerate bad taste having casual frauds on my channel videos. So basically he only cares about his own opinion and not about others' opinion. He's very This tells that he's very close-minded and does not care about other things.
Spider-Man PS4's a game. That is a game that should have never been made. Horrible game, bad story, dull repetitive gameplay, subpar graphics, and everything in between. I mean, I made an absolutely breathtaking analysis on that game, accurately proving with objectivity why that game sucks. Watch that video if you haven't already. I mean, absolutely got it.
So this guy already hates Spider-Man PS4.
Video. So again, it's bad enough that that game was made. It's bad enough that real gamers such as myself on higher levels.
And according to his opinion, it was a bad game, but in reality, it was actually a good game, which received critical acclaims, many, and was one of the best superhero games of all time. And he says it was the worst game, which is not true. His facts are all wrong.
Thinking such as myself have to deal with such a bad game being made, being out in the public, just ruining lives everywhere, right? But then,
How did it ruin your life? If you didn't like the game, why did you even buy it?
here comes some boring, lackluster, uninspiring, lazy DLC that they're selling for full price with Spider-Man Miles Morales.
First of all, Spider-Man Miles Morales is not a DLC, it's a standalone expansion of the previous game. It is itself a separate game.
Sony fanboys, being as brain dead and oblivious to quality games as they are lining up to buy this trash. You ask any one of these nerds, what game are you getting first?
And secondly, we are not Sony fanboys. We play on other platforms as well. As I have a PS4 and as well as PC, I play on both. So we are not Sony fanboys.
For your PS5, that terrible console that's soon to release. I'm getting Spider-Man Miles.
and and he calls PS5 rival, which tells that he does not have PS4. Maybe he doesn't even have a PS4 and he can't buy even a PS5.
Morales. I can't wait to play Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's pathetic. It's truly sickening and proves once again how truly dead gaming is. The fact that Sony is able to brainwash these casuals into blindly buying these trash games is sad, but also, quite frankly, impressive. The fact that they command an army of zombies that will do whatever they say by.
So according to him, everyone who has a PS4 or is gonna buy PS5 is a zombie controlled by Sony. Okay, which is not true.
Any just rehash trash game, any trash walking simulator, just run out and buy it like no tomorrow. It's honestly quite amazing, to keep it real, but again, sad at the same time. But this game is just pure laziness, and if you support this game, you are supporting the downfall of gaming as we know it. Real gamers such as myself, once again on higher levels of thinking such as myself, know this game sucks and is not worth buying
Again, he thinks of himself as better than others.
at all. This game isn't even on my radar. I'm going nowhere near this travesty, this trash of a game. I mean, imagine someone as talented as me, someone as truly gifted as me, buying this game. Buying a game this bad. No, it just would never happen. And that is what separates the mere mortals from a higher level entity.
He thinks he is too great to buy this game. He thinks of himself better than everyone else.
Such as myself, I do what they cannot do. I achieve greatness without even trying. While they
He thinks he's better than Sony and Insomniac, who have created this game. He thinks he can create a, create a better game than they have created.
achieve failure. When I'm gone, they will write about me in books, sing songs about me, praise me when I'm gone. What would they do when you're gone? Celebrate. We finally got that casual, that fraud up out of here. You people could just never match up to me. It's just true greatness. True greatness at its finest when you're dealing with me. But Spider-Man Miles Morales is a blatant cash grab. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm dealing with you, and yeah, it doesn't seem you're really great because your facts are all wrong.
it's ridiculous because you would think out of all the characters, like I'd even at this point take a game about Mary Jane over Miles Morales. Miles
So he wants a game about Mary Jane.
Morales is one of the most boring, bland, unimportant characters to the Spider-Man universe. Has anybody even heard of this guy?
Now that's just racist, and probably sure that many people know about Miles.
This is what they did. They was like, let's look at all the B tier. Let's look at all the C tier, superheroes and characters. Oh, we couldn't find.
Miles is not a B and C tier superhero. He's as strong as Peter Parker, and if not, he's even stronger with the power of with his Venom Strike power and the invisibility.
Any ones that were actually interesting. Okay, we'll have to use Miles Morales. Nobody knows Miles Morales. He's irrelevant in his own series. Why would you make a game?
How is he irrelevant when the 2080s Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, whose main character was Miles Morales, did so well and even won an Oscar?
Focused around him. It's so pathetic. When's the last time you've heard somebody talking about Miles Morales? I love Miles Morales.
Uh, Many times. After the Spider-Verse release, Miles is the most relevant character.
I'm a fan of Miles Morales. Miles Morales is just a great character. Nobody knows who this clown is, yet you want to make a game, market a game around this fraud? Does Sony really think this game is going to do well in sales? People are actually going to...
Again, all his facts are his own opinion and not true. He just wants to believe what he thinks.
Run out and buy this game? I mean, maybe it'll do well at first because let's face it, the PS5 has absolutely no games at launch, so people will be desperate to play anything. They'll just settle for this trash. But once all that hype settles down, once more games start coming out, this game will be on shelves from here to like the end of next year. Nobody will play this game. Nobody will pick it up. They'll be tripping over copies when you step in the door. It's gonna be a complete flop, just like the Spider-Man PS4.
Now, first of all, people still play Spider-Man PS4, and they have been playing for very long. It's a fun game, and you can enjoy it a whole year. And Miles Morales will not be kept on the shelf the whole year. It will be played all the time.
Game. That game had so much hype, came out absolutely belly flopped around like a damn fish when you take it out of water. Nobody played that game. It was art.
I think everyone who owns a PS4 played Spider-Man PS4, as it was a hit game and everyone liked it, with around 13 to 14 million sales in total. So I think it was a pretty much a hit game, one of the best performing games of PS4,
Official hype. It died
and not just one of the best performing games of PS4. It was one of the best performing games, including all platforms.
almost as fast as it came out. Came out instantly dead.
गूगल सर्च पे पाइए छोटी से बड़ी लग्जरी से बजट हर तरह की हजारों.
Came out insta kill. You see what I'm saying? I can't
Shout out to Google Search.
imagine. I can't imagine
It was not a flop. It did so well, and it was a really fun game.
being an adult and still being excited for Spider-Man or just superheroes in general. It's just so pathetic. Let alone Marvel.
Why can't adults like Spider-Man? I'm an adult and I like Spider-Man. It's completely normal to like Spider-Man.
Like I'll give you DC. I'll give you a pass because DC superheroes are vastly superior. But Marvel?
Completely, he's a DC fanboy. That's why he hates Spider-Man and Marvel in general.
Marvel? That's what you doing in 2020? You still a fan of Marvel? That could never be me. It's like grow up already, you nerds. It's just sad at this point. Who's really running around being fans of Marvel? They have the worst characters out there. Again, this game is nothing but a reskin.
I think you should do a fact check because Marvel has the best superheroes, and Marvel did uh, better in movies and in video games and in comics than DC. His opinion is self-centered to himself only. It does not apply to others. He's only saying what he thinks is right, but it's not generally true.
A lazy reskin at that. If they put more effort into the game, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's a reskin, but at least they're doing different things. They're doing the same.
They are doing the different things. Swinging has changed, the graphics are improved, and the story is new. And I haven't played it, but I think the gameplay is also better than the first one.
Trash that they did in the original game. This was the chance to be like, okay, the original game flopped. It was a trash game. Nobody played it. The only people.
The original game didn't flop. Many people played. Everyone loved Spider-Man PS4. So this guy is totally oblivious. I mean, I don't know. He's delusional.
Like they were idiots. Let's take some time and actually make this game more appealing. Let's make this game better graphically, better gameplay wise. But they did no such thing. In fact, they made it worse. This game looks even more generic and uninspiring than the original Spider-Man PS4.
This review is coming from a guy who has not even played the game and hates Spider-Man in general. So there you have it.
It's pathetic. And he wants want you to. This should have been a $9.99 game at best, but because again Sony has no games really with the PS5, they want to sell this as standalone, like a standalone game when it's just an expansion.
He wants a game with total completion time of 12 hours to be sold at 9.99. I don't know how to respond to that because it's a AAA game with 12 hours of gameplay, so its price is not even 59.99, it's 49.99. So I think it's pretty sensibly priced for a 12-hour long game in the total completion time. And if you take your time, maybe it will be even longer, around 18 hours. I think this game is priced correctly.
It's literally just DLC, full price DLC at best. That's all it is. And you casuals, you morons, are actually being tricked. Actually acting and treating this game like it's a new game. It's something new.
It's not a DLC. It is a new game.
It's not. It's the same trash you're going to
It is a new game.
come to know and love because again, you people have bad taste and you love garbage. I've been trying for so long. It's like a case study that I do to try to put myself in the mind of a casual. What goes through their mind? What makes them tick? And I just cannot understand it. I because my level of thinking is so high. I'm on such a higher level. It's ridiculous. I can't sit here and honestly come to the understanding of why these people do what they do. Why they continue to support trash game after trash game instead of supporting quality games. There is nothing quality about Spider-Man Miles Morales anywhere to be found. And you'll see that. You'll come back not even a month later, a week later, and say, God, Young, you were right. Man, I wish I wouldn't have bought. It happens every time I come out and say something. Of course, the casuals, they start hating. They start saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then like a week later, they come back and say,
First of all, his facts are all wrong. Spider-Man PS4 was a really good game and did well. Now he's telling that he's right and Spider-Man PS4 was a bad game, but that is not the case. That is not true. And still he thinks he's right.
I should have listened to you, Young. You were right all along, Young. If I would have just listened, I wouldn't have spent my money. Whose fault is that? You want to continue to be trapped in the Matrix. I broke out of the goddamn Matrix and I can't be mind controlled. When will you people understand I am the most elite individual on this planet? But you know what? You want to keep playing bad games? You want to keep being a fraud? You want to keep being a casual? By all means.
Do you feel like having biryani? Get delicious biryani starting from ₹149. Order now from Zomato.
Sure. First of all, shout out to Zomato.
But guess what? I'm going to keep exposing bad games. I'm going to keep exposing casuals and frauds that play these bad games.
Okay, let's see. I think this guy is just Karen of men. He's the Karen of gamers who thinks he is better than everyone else. He does not care about what's the truth. He just wants his opinion to be right and others to be wrong. That's all there is. He doesn't have PS4. He didn't play the Spider-Man PS4, and he won't be buying PS5, so he can't play Spider-Man PS5. That's why he's so heading toward it. That's all there is. This review is just his opinion towards the game, which he has not even played and won't even play. He's just a DC fanboy and hates Spider-Man and Marvel in general. So I don't know what these people think when they review it. Well, it's been a pretty long video, so I guess yeah, that's all from my side. This guy, Young Defiant, is just a poser. He thinks he's better than everyone else, but he just, uh, he just, he can only see from his side. He can't see from others' side. And he only cares about his own opinion. So that's all from my side, guys. Game review. Bye.